What's up, guys? You guys mentioned that you like these spontaneous live streams, the lightways lives, and I had a bit of a download come to me in meditation, and I thought that I would just hit the live button here. And that download was you have the power to change. What I mean by this is a lot of times when our heart makes a suggestion as to what is best for our highest good, or myself as a spiritual awakening coach, I will make a suggestion as to what is best for your highest good. A lot of times the pushback that I get is, oh, that's difficult. That's easier said than done. That's not easy. And what does that have to do with the validity of what's best for your greatest version? So the path you're supposed to take for your highest good, the validity of that path has nothing to do with the level of difficulty. So we've got to change our perception around this, and we've got to be honest. Is it really that difficult, or are you just not wanting to let go of what you know you should let go of? And this is typically the battle between the heart and the head. So this is where the ego has a hard time conceptualizing wholeness and completeness. The ego believes it's losing something. The ego is non-physical, and the ego likes to collect things to prove that it exists, even if those things aren't best for your highest good. It'll collect this toxic relationship. It'll collect this corporate job that you hate that's sucking the life out of your soul. It creates all of these false identities. Oh, I'm just this way. That's just who I am. It'll create an identity that you're a junk food junkie, even though it's destroying your health. And so when the thought of losing that identity or losing that person enters the realm of the ego believes it's losing something. That's a threat to survival, and it throws you into fight or flight mode. So it will self-sabotage. This is where the mental chatter comes in to keep you in your familiar comfort zone, because that's where it believes that you are safe. But I can tell you now, if you're not living your greatest version, then that means that your greatest version is not familiar. It's not in your familiar zone. It's not in your comfort zone. It's in your uncomfortable zone. It's in your unfamiliar zone. And you got to remember that your greatest version is not some nebulous concept out in some future scenario. Your greatest version is habitual behavior patterns in alignment with your greatest version. I like to say greatest version is as greatest version does. So this is how you become your greatest version. Number one, you change your story. Change that story from it's too difficult to it's easy. I got this. This is a cakewalk. And yes, it may sound fake in the beginning, but you take action. You put your money where your mouth is, and you take a baby step in the direction of that difficulty. Hey, that wasn't as hard as I thought. Nothing bad happened. I didn't die, right? And then you put another foot in front of that foot. Hey, this actually is easier than I thought it would be. And then you end up getting momentum towards that difficulty, debunking the ego's fear-mongering, and then the universe shows up, matches you with all of the people, places, and things that are in alignment with your new trajectory, because when you're moving towards your highest self, the universe is able to express through and as you to a much greater degree and will back you up times 10. So you have the power to change. Let's change our story. That's the first thing we need to change, because when you change your story from it's too difficult to it's easy, I got this, what are you doing? You're softening the resistance. When it's too difficult, it's easier said than done. That's a resistant state. Resistance solidifies you in a state of stagnation in your current timeline, and you just stay frustrated and stuck, right? But when you say, this is easy, I got this, I can handle everything, what ends up happening is that resistance slowly softens, and you move more into an allowing state, a receptive state. Energy loves to move. Energy doesn't like stagnation. Energy hates to be trapped. Now you're in more of a flow state. And then you see you're proving to yourself that it is easier than your ego tried to make you believe, because you're successfully putting one foot in front of the other. And that physical demonstration debunks the ego's fear mongering. So I hope that this helps you guys out today. I just wanted to do a real quick live and get that download. Another thing that's kind of coming through as I'm making this is that your energy is enough. I've said this a few times. There's no challenge that can overcome you, because you would have never chosen a challenge in this particular timeline that you didn't think that you would be able to overcome. This has to do with what you decided to experience before deciding to incarnate. You wouldn't have chosen something that you didn't think that you would be able to overcome after incarnating. So understand that you chose these challenges to not only make you stronger, but to really get you into alignment with the reason that you're choosing to incarnate in the first place. All right, so I hope that is helping you guys. I see some people rolling in here. We're just making this a short one, guys. I appreciate. We got Carmen Martin. Hey, Carmen, how are you, my friend? There's Latasha stopping by. I appreciate you, Latasha. I'm living my greatest version right now. I thought it was over there and hard to reach, but it's actually happening now every day. That's breaking the fear and moving forward, right? That's really all it is. We've got to stop the ego when the ego starts to mouth off, right? Because the ego is going to do all the fear mongering because it believes that it's keeping you safe. It believes it's doing its job, but it's really hindering your progress. And when you take direct action in the face of what the ego is saying, in the face of opposition, not only do you disprove the ego's fear mongering, but you prove to yourself just how resilient, unbreakable, and practically invincible you actually are. And that raises your level of authenticity. Why would it raise your level of authenticity? Because you're getting out of alignment with fear. Fear is the barrier to expression. And when that fear subsides, you can express your authentic truth to a much greater degree. So I hope that's helping you guys. Hey, Elizabeth, good seeing you. Hello from Greece. Hey, great seeing you, my friend. Great seeing you, Irene. I am gravy, baby. Thanks for asking. Nice. I'm gravy. I like that. Thank you so much from Suzanne. All right, guys, this was just going to be a quick little spontaneous Lightways Live. You guys said that you liked those. I got a little download in meditation, so I thought I would share a little bit. And I appreciate all of the support from last week as I took a little bit of a mental break. I don't know what in the world, if it was the blood moon eclipse or the Mercury I hate being one of these Mercury retrograde people that just blame everything on that. But yeah, my energy just, totally got thrown off and I didn't feel like doing crap. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to spend some quality time with my clients, forget about making content. We'll get on content next week. So it's next week. Here's some content. It's the step in front of you, not the foot. Okay, I like that. Hey, Johnny, good seeing you, my brother. Much love, brother. Thank you for the reminders. 100%. Absolutely. Enjoy, everyone. Nice. Light fam, I love you guys for showing up. Thank you very much. And you guys have an awesome, high-vibing week. Much love. Namaste.